Hey guys, so by the title of this video, you already know what we're going to be doing today is going through my own personal underwear collection. Just styles that I like, styles that I don't like, things that I've learned about underwear over the years. Because there's a lot more than just putting underwear on your body, if we're being entirely honest. So that's really what this video is about. So if you want to watch me go through my underwear, cool. So basically where I wanted to start was like the traditional boxers, right? So I feel like that's like most guys' first underwear. And for me, like, it was like simple patterns, like, you know, like some plaid, some like, you know, nothing super crazy, nothing super fancy, but you can buy these at like Walmart, like super cheap, right? And I bought these and I thought I was like awesome. Like, I love boxers. Boxers are the only underwear that I ever want to wear. As I kind of wore them more, I got a little more creative, got a little more expressive, and my mom actually got me these for Christmas. You can kind of flare it up, so even if you like kind of loose and baggy boxers, you can like, these are polar bears. I don't know if you can see them, but they're polar bears and they say cereal chiller, right? So these are like my Christmas time kind of underwear. But I realized that like boxers aren't really my favorites, because when I wear them with jeans, when I wear them, you know, with like my pants or my shorts or whatever, they're open and flowy, yeah, and they give you like breathability and room, but I also don't like all my stuff kind of flailing around, if you know what I mean. And also when you put on jeans, if you're like me and you've got kind of some thicker thighs, like jeans tend to pull up my underwear, and so I always have to go back in and push my boxers back down in my pants, and so just not a super big fan. Shortly after I found boxers though, I did find trunks. And now if you don't know what trunks are kind of a hybrid between a brief and like a boxer brief almost. So boxer briefs, you know, are like a little tighter, right? Well, trunks don't really, I can kind of show you. Trunks actually don't come as far down the leg. Can you see that? Can you see my leg, right? So trunks actually come about midway up the thigh, right? And they're kind of more square-like when you buy them. And so I really fell in love with trunks. I actually have this pair in like 3 different colors. I've got them in pink and gray. And I like the material, like the soft kind of cloth material that these ones are made out of. And I found like they kind of held things together more easily. So the downside to trunks though is that they do have that leg. They do go part way down the thigh, right? And so for me, anything like boxers or like trunks or boxer briefs that aren't necessarily like, you know, compression shorts, like athletic type gear that is made to be like, it's tight against your body. It's meant to like compress, right? It's meant to stick and hold. Anything that's not like that tends to slide up my thighs, because my thighs are thicker. I do have some thick boy thighs. So if you're like me, we're gonna get to a couple of options that are a little more boy friendly, if you know what I mean. Now I think when I first found trunks though, my favorite thing was the colors. I love that they were more expressive, more colorful, and when they fit to your body, the colors just look a lot more flattering than with boxers, right? With boxers, they're a lot more loose and flowy and not just as attractive. And that is when I found the world of briefs. So I've got like some blue, some purple, some green, some red. And so briefs are hands down my new favorite. I genuinely just do enjoy the V shape of them. They look more sexy when coming down the thighs. You don't have to worry about them riding up the thighs, because they do follow your hip flexors down into the groin area. And in the back, if you have a booty, it can be kind of challenging because it can kind of ride up, but you can fill them out. If you don't have a booty, it can kind of not be as flattering on the backside, if you know what I mean. It's safer and easier to do something like boxers or like trunks or compression shorts even, that go a little bit further down from where the bottom of the glute rounds out, if you know what I mean. I've been holding on to this underwear because it's honestly my favorite underwear, and I haven't been able to wear it because I've been saving it for this video. So I get to wear this underwear after today. So this next style really is kind of like, in my opinion, a mixture of the brief and the jock strap. And so we're gonna get to jock straps in a little bit, and I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about those. But what I'm talking about is more of like your mesh underwear, your mesh briefs, your mesh jock straps. So they're more breathable, right? This is probably the cheekiest pair of underwear that I own, because it's got like, it's mesh all the way around, like front and back. And my favorite thing about them is they have this little window in the back, so you can peep your little booty from behind, right? And so this is some really sexy underwear. This is probably my second favorite pair of underwear. What I love about the mesh is the breathability of it. And so it feels good, it's smooth to the touch. It's not rough like cloth or like any type of like cheap boxer material. If you get some good mesh, some bad mesh, the holes will be too big or too little, and it'll kind of grab and pinch, and it's not very good. I actually love working out in this underwear. Surprisingly, I thought it was more of a fashionable kind of pair when I bought it, but it's actually actually, with the way that it's breathed, with how soft it is, it doesn't feel like I'm wearing much. It doesn't pinch or pull anywhere per se. And so that's kind of like, this mesh pair is a really good kind of in between. If you're not sure, like, you know, maybe I want to wear briefs, maybe I want the jock, maybe I don't want my butt hanging out of the jock, like, this is kind of a good go-between, like a good halfway. And of course, like, the little window in the back gives you a little bit of that surprise, a little bit of that edge, that sex appeal. So if you're looking for something a little bit sexier, but also soft, but also keep everything in place, a good pair of mesh briefs like this is a good way to go. They fell to the floor. Now the last category of underwear that I'm kind of going to talk about today is going to be your jock straps. And now in the gay community, jock straps are super popular, almost to the point where a lot of people kind of fetishize them. You know, I love jock straps personally for the functionality, for the feel of them. Personally, I do work out a lot, and you don't want super restrictive underwear when you work out. I used to work out and almost live in compression shorts daily, but I did not like how I was compacted from the waist down all day or all throughout my workout, and there are times where that just kind of gets annoying. And so your jock strap obviously is going to have a lot less material, right? So it's open on the thighs and it's open in the back. And then of course all you have is your kind of pouch in the front. Now most importantly when finding jock straps is to look at them and find different kinds. This is actually like my first jock strap that I ever bought. It was like some super cheap thing off of some super cheap website. I mean, it's a sexy pair of underwear when I put it on, it is, but it doesn't have as much of a pouch in the front. It's a little bit tighter, and on the back side these straps are a lot smaller. So that's kind of my tip for you when you're gonna buy a jock strap. If you're buying it for fashionable reasons, if you just want to wear it around, if you're wearing it to the gym, for me just comfort in general. A quick tip, the thinner the strap, the sexier it's gonna look on a well-rounded butt. The thicker the strap, the more comfortable it's gonna be in general, and it's also more flattering if you don't have as toned of a backside. So personally, I just prefer the comfort of it. I'm always comfort over appearance because jock straps in general is sexy. It doesn't matter if you have a thin strap, if you have a thick strap. And so I really wear this pair anymore. I do like the mesh breathability at the front. Like I talked about that mesh pair earlier, and I do have, I don't know where it is. I think I wore it earlier to work out in the week. But I do have a couple other jock straps that are mesh in the front. And so that really does, like, the breathability of underwear is huge. And that's another huge advantage of jock straps is, of course, being open everywhere but the front. And so being able to breathe through the front as well is just a huge plus. So yeah, there's a couple of pairs of underwear that I own, things that I wear daily, and I don't even have to have like a date. I don't have to be going out for any particular reason. I could be giving a presentation and put on my like red pair of briefs, or I could be going out for drinks with just some friends and put on like my sexy mesh underwear. Like, it doesn't really matter for me. Like, my underwear is all about me. It's all about making myself feel good, because you can put on an everyday ordinary outfit. I could throw on my sweats and a hoodie and go to class, but still be wearing like a bomb ass pair of underwear and feel really good about myself and really secure and just feel sexy in general without everyone else needing to know that I'm feeling sexy, if you know what I mean. So underwear is really like, it's this personable kind of fashion statement that you can make to yourself, and that's what I love about it, is that no one gets to know what's in your underwear drawer until maybe they do, you know. That's gonna be it for today's video, you guys. If you liked it, leave it a big thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite style of underwear, or if you don't have one, comment your favorite style of underwear on me. I absolutely adore underwear. I think it's a super fun way of expressing yourself, besides, you know, shirts, pants, jackets. I mean, fashion in general is a great way to express your personality and have fun and love yourself. Underwear is a good way to do it underneath the surface. For me, it's just kind of an added level of fun to your outfit. Nobody really likes, you know, pull them down and you find just the same checkered plaid boxers all the time. That's gonna be it. Remember to stay smart, stay pretty. I will see you guys later.